What's up guys, CHAMPDOGZ here with a video on Dark Souls 3, a guide on the parrying system. Basically a parry is when you counter an enemy attack with a shield, dagger, or any weapon that it has the ability to do the parry, which is basically when somebody swings their sword, you counter it by swapping left 2 on your controller. And you just swing away the attack and leaves them vulnerable for more attacks. So you can just swing away, or you can hit them with a visceral attack where you jab in your knife on them and do tons of damage. So you just want to grab a shield or a dagger or whatever weapon lets you parry. I had a lot of trouble with this at first, which is why I'm making the video. I recommend checking the weight, which you can find here on your shields or on your weapon, because the lighter shield will help you if you're late on your attacks. You can swing earlier. A heavier shield will slow down your attack if you're trying to parry too early. So try different shields. You can see which shields can parry down here at the skill. Some of them are parry shields, which can help you with the parries. And you're going to want to have your equipment right. So shield and dagger or whatever weapon allows you to parry. And you can do it in PvP. You can do it in PvE. It takes a lot of practice, a lot of timing. I went to a lot of places and practiced. I actually came here a lot, and as you can see, you can see the parry work and you can do damage on them, but really the way you want it to work is just like this. You get an attack, swat it away, boom, visceral, do a ton of damage. I recommend going somewhere where you can sit down and practice for a while so you can get your timing right on it. Try your shields. Like I said, check the weight on your shields. If you're early on your parry, you might want a heavier shield so you can time it right. If you're late on it, you might want a lighter shield. I actually use the fist. The fist, a lot of people don't know this, but you can parry very good. I'm gonna slow it down so you guys can take a better look at it. He swings, swat it away, leaves him wide open. You can hit him with whatever you want, but the visceral can be done by just pressing R1 on your controller and you jab him in with your knife. You see the health bar go down. Works in PvP, works in PvE. You want to get your timing down. You want to try it out. Very useful in a lot of attacks. You can get it down on the first swing. If you miss the first swing, you have a chance to get it on the second or third swing. You always want to try to get it on the first swing because you don't want to take damage. So there are times when you can actually get the parry and you can still take damage but get the parry off, within the cutscene. But most of the time you won't take damage if you do it correctly. And you can see I was just over here practicing over and over. I was struggling early on with it, and I just went somewhere where I knew the foes were going to be aggressive and I could take my time and practice. So I switched weapons. I tried out a bunch of shields, and I started checking the weight on them, and I found something that works good with me and a few weapons that work good with it. It works great in PvP. Like I said, I use it in PvP, making a PvP video on it now. But this video is pretty much just a quick guide on how to parry. You just want to press L2 when the attack is coming, swat it away, leaves them open, hit R1 for the visceral, and you do a ton of damage. You're going to see the health bars go down. You're going to see pretty much almost one-shot people with it. So it's very good. I recommend going somewhere where you can practice and you can just keep doing it over and over. Take your time. Probably took me about a half hour just sitting here over and over and checking out the different attacks and just swatting stuff away. I got fairly good at it after that half hour. Before that, when I first turned on Dark Souls, I was pretty bad with the parry. I'm usually good at it in Dark Souls games and Bloodborne, but for some reason this game, the frame window was just really short, I thought, until I practiced, and I pretty much, I want to say I mastered it, but I'm very good at it right now. I use it in PvP, I use it in PvE. I try to get it off as much as I can. It does a shitload of damage. So basically just go somewhere, practice it, grab a shield, check the weight on it. Like I said, you want to hit L2 on your controller to swat the attack away. You want to press R1 right after that to jab him in with your sword. Same as the backstab. The backstab works about the same. You basically go behind, for the backstab, you basically line up your attack and go right behind them and you jab him in with the knife. Same animation except from the back. You know, so that's done after, you know, the parry's done with R2, I mean with L2, excuse me, and that's to swat away the attack, and then R1 to jab him in with the knife, and that's the same way you would do the backstab, except the backstab, it's no swatting away, so it's just R1 when you line up with it. I went to a bunch of different places and practiced. I hope this video helps you guys out. Pay attention to the equipment you're using, lighter shields, heavier shields, try everything out. It's very useful. I do it all the time. You can try it out. Thanks for watching, guys. Try to leave some more tips of anything else that I find. Haven't found many good videos on this on how to do it. I hope this helps you guys. See you guys around later.